Okay. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Robert.
We heard you got a new record out. It's your
Yeah.
second one.
Yeah.
And I saw it's recorded in Brazil, which is a little unusual for a guy that's from Maastricht.
Yeah, it's true. And it's good that you heard, because you are also the person that released the record. The story behind it is that Tina got invited for a residency by Goethe Institute to go to Salvador da Bahia in Brazil. And she lobbied a little bit for me. And then I could I could join, and we were there together for 2 months and worked on individual projects. And that's when I wrote and recorded the new record that you put out.
But is there any concept behind it?
Yeah.
I mean, the palindrome.
Yeah, that's I decided on that after it was finished, and because I guess it kind of summarizes the record. It's a bit of like I noticed when I was over there that basically my life is exactly the same. Doesn't matter if it's 30 degrees or like I just feel the same. And I don't know. It's one way or another. But it's a nice place. I don't want to talk bad about it. It's very nice people. Sound a little bit like Donald Trump now. Nice people, very great. But it was nice. And but my emotional state, I guess, is kind of I guess maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. It's
All flat.
yeah, it's completely
No matter where you are.
Yeah, I guess yeah. And the concept behind it was basically I thought I was going to make a longer record and put myself under a lot of pressure, and I thought this is going to be my my new record that's much better than the one before and stuff. This is kind of what I tried to do, but I only had 2 months, and like so I think it's maybe like the music is better. It's just that it's a bit shorter.
But 2 months is actually a long time. I mean,
it's a long time.
But it took a long time now to get it out and get it finished.
Yeah,
There were so many odds and ends.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
little details and stuff.
Yeah, it's true. First of all, thank you for putting up with my 200 WhatsApp messages per day.
The day I regret I gave you my phone number.
No, it took me a long time to like put everything together. I don't know. I just sat on it for a long time, I guess, because I wasn't ready to put it out in a way, and then I guess I created all these little obstacles for myself or whatever. But Fabian, the guy who did the artwork, Tina made the pictures, and there's some illustrations of Tina in it. But the guy who like put together the graphic design, he really helped me also gain confidence in understanding like the record is a coherent piece. Like it is actually a record, and I think he really made it come together nicely, and in the end it was ready to put it out at some point. Yeah.
Did you took any influences from Brazil, or I mean the record itself is pretty sad compared to Brazilian
it's
mentality.
true, I guess. Yeah, people there seemed very like, I guess, cheerful. Maybe, I don't know, my impression is just probably it's really distorted, but I don't know. The vibe is definitely different from here, especially from Berlin. People are not as rude.
Yeah.
People are a bit like, I guess, warmer, and I don't know, influence from Brazil. Yeah, I guess all sorts of impressions ended up in the lyrics, but as far as like the Brazilian climate goes, I really made a conscious effort to create a very European effort. Create a very European situation in the sense that the air conditioning was just blasting the whole day. I was mostly inside with the curtains closed for most of the day. Sometimes Tina would drag me out, and we would go to the beach, and maybe get some food. Like, I don't know. But I think it's mostly just I think the record is mostly about me being there or me being anywhere, really.
Yeah, because I mean, you come out of more like a louder music scene, and you usually played in other bands and had to make compromises with other people. Yeah. You think like making your own band is like a step in the right direction to not like just do what you want and do it the way you want?
I think maybe I working with other people is really hard. I think
that's true.
But I don't know, it can be very rewarding, and my experience in like doing stuff by myself is like kind of go to hell and back. Like it takes me a long time, and I'm really I focus a lot on details, and I do things over and over and can't get, until I feel like I get them right, until I like capture what I think I need to do. And in that sense, it's much more frustrating, because I think if you would play together, let's say you record a record with a band in a studio, at one point someone will just lie to you and say, it sounds good, it's okay, this perfect take, we're going to take this. And so in that sense, I think like no one that I play in a band with or have played in a band with would put up with this kind of shit, like these kind of extreme studio days. But I don't know, I don't think it's something that I could do with a band, because I think a lot of like how it comes out, or like, how do I say this? I think a lot of this record is like non-verbal. I try to create more of an atmosphere, and it's not something that I could put into words and tell another people like, this is what I want to establish, please let's get there together. I don't think I could do that, actually. It's not as like let's say vulgar or vile as just playing guitar and now I don't know. So I don't know if I answered your question at all, but I took a good 10 minutes and
No, but I mean, I think like in the beginning it was more like a project. And did you ever thought that it's gonna develop in something more serious? I mean, you did a lot of touring with the last record with Tina, and now it's seems like to be like a serious thing and your main musical outlet. Yeah, it's true. I think I always wanted to do it, because I started under this name when I was 17, and there's some really old recordings, but maybe they don't amount to much. But I always had the idea of like, this is what I will do, but I don't know. Maybe you were afraid in a punk context of listening to quiet, beautiful music. Yeah, maybe. And it took some time to grow, and then maybe decide, okay, now it's the time is right. Nice. Yeah, maybe I can start a band for like everything I'm afraid of. Definitely. I guess, and also I think playing in bands, I really learned a lot, like just how to actually finish something was something I couldn't do at the age of 17 or even 20 or something. I couldn't like start anything and then finish it. I felt too miserable. I wasn't focused enough. I couldn't do it. And then when we made the first Sleep Kit record, that for me was like, oh, actually, maybe I can like do something with my life. Like maybe I could actually like create something. And then there were a few small steps when I joined I Am Oak on bass, and hey, how are you? Sorry about this.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
There's an interview going on right now. Could that be like 2 minutes?
Fine.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, let's leave this in. I think it comes across natural. Yeah. The viewer will perceive us like nice people.
That's true. We're always polite. Open. We are polite.
The door's open, but please don't come in. And then at some point I joined this Dutch band I Am Oak, and there I learned how to sing better. And now with this project, I can like kind of weaponize my voice, and but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I hope I can just keep doing this for a long time, and it's generally good to just have a main thing to focus on where it's just you, because it's not like, let's say, sensitive to conflict like any band. It's just I guess strategically as like a long-term idea is sketchy.
Yeah,
you know, because people you can't. I don't know. I do like everybody I'm in a band with, but I guess it's safer to just play.
It's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story. I don't want to
go into details.
Yeah.
Do you have any like ideas, plans for the future, or is this like the last record?
No, my general idea is to just do this until I'm old. Really, so. Or play music in general. So I don't know if the next record, if I'll release it under the same name, or maybe I will, or under my own name, or a name that's really juvenile, or a name that's not offensive, not obnoxious. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna make a new record. I've actually already started making a new record. It's very slow. Yeah, so I think it's pretty safe to say that.
I mean,
if I don't get hit by a bus, I will.
We're all sitting at home most of the time now.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got time to listen to music and write music.
Oh God, yeah.
And since you're probably all sitting at home and had time to listen to that video, we have that record as a giveaway, and you can like the podcast or the video or comment it or whatever you do in those modern times, and then we choose some lucky winner, and you can own that almost sold out record in a few days. Thank you.
Nice.
And in case you are not lucky and not winning that record, you can still order it at bisaufsmesser.com. We're building a new web store at the moment, and it's hopefully adjustable to modern online shopping, so it should be easy to get there, and we ship worldwide. So take your chances. Thank you.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Nice.